So I've started it. Okay, so working, and 2021. I think we were doing 2021. Let us just see, distance,
Haji, we did this one.
entire paper.
Yeah.
I doubt you did the entire paper here. I think there are
I remember we did, right?
some questions, but do you remember doing this question? Ninth.
No.
No, right?
No.
So let's see which other questions you have not done.
Haji, so I think we did, if you remember this paper.
This one also, cost of making a phone call.
Yeah.
Password, this question.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this? Tally. Tally not done? Not done.
Not done.
So let's do this question then. Zero to 10. So the number 10, will you count in the first row or in the second row? What about number 10?
Number 10. We could count it for the second row.
Okay. So in the first row, I can write only numbers from 0 to 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you do the count of the first row? What is the count?
It just says like to make criticisms.
You did not complete the chart. So where is the tally marks? I don't see it.
It's just like you have to look at the numbers and then look
Hmm.
at number of cars. So like
Correct.
first criticism
Hmm.
is like
What is it?
you could say that there's only like up to 40 to 50, but like at the end you can just see 57.
Yeah. 57 is a number here. 53 I see a number and 57.
Yeah.
So obviously one group is missing.
So yeah. So it should have more.
Yeah. So one more thing is that what is the meaning of 10 to 20? It is not clear. Correct?
Yeah.
It is not clear what is the meaning of 10 to 20. Where should we count the boundary values? Correct? We don't know that.
Yeah.
Where should we count the boundary values? So how do you write the criticisms properly? You know? Hmm.
specify like whether it has like inequalities.
So instead of that, we should have, like, they should have written less than equal to n is the number of cars, less than 10, something like that. No?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So would you be able to write in proper sentences? Like the numbers 53 and 57 cannot be taken into account, right, in any of the groups. Okay.
Yeah.
And the second criticism, the
Second, you can say,
boundary, yeah, you can tell me, I'll write that. If you are able to frame it, just tell me what to write.
I was actually thinking if we could draw the fx value.
Fx,
Yeah.
I don't understand, can you repeat? Fx function.
Like, there's like in tallies, like
Hmm.
next to frequency, they should be like having fx values.
Okay, you're talking about this.
Yeah.
In tallies, is it necessary? Why is it necessary, this thing? The meaning of this is you are going to multiply the frequency of a particular observation with that observation and add all those values. You need that only if you're trying to find out the mean.
Yeah.
You don't need that in every question. Here they are not asking you to find out the mean, so you don't have to worry,
Okay.
right? So how would you write the second criticism here? I have written the first one. Second criticism.
Talk, you can talk about
You can talk about the intervals, like the intervals should have been
yeah.
proper. So you just have to frame it in a proper way, which if you want to see, the proper way is like overlapping categories. See, the same point we mentioned. Where should the number 10 go? That is not clear. Correct.
Yeah.
And the same criticism of 53 and 57. Where should I count them? In which group? Fine. Okay. Any doubts here? Should we go to the next question?
Yeah.
Number 12.
Is this non-calculator, right?
Let's see. No calculator. Good. So we have to do it on our own. No calculator. what to do?
You can just simplify like 43 over 100
Alright,
times 3100.
but they have already given you a hint, no? If 10% is 210, how much would be 43%? That is your hint. Okay, that is your hint.
I
Correct?
got 903.
903.
Yeah.
Good. Did you multiply like directly by doing 43 upon 100?
Yeah.
Okay, you have no use of the data 210. Okay, even though it is not compulsory, but they give you there for a reason. Okay, so you can do that. What? 903.
Yes.
What is this?
Like you know rotation, like
Yeah,
4 to 4. What does it mean?
it means that I I can rotate it 4 times before it comes back to the original position. When I rotate it 4 times, it will have the same shape. The look will be the same. You understand rotational symmetry? What it means?
So like symmetry is like
For example, see, this is a rectangle, okay?
yeah.
So first, if I rotate it 90 degrees clockwise, suppose, okay, 90-degree clockwise, will it look like this? What do you think? Sorry,
It's fine.
will it look like this?
Yeah.
But it does not look the same shape as the original diagram. So rotational symmetry is what? After rotating for x number of degrees, it should look exactly like the original shape. That is the meaning of rotational symmetry. Fine. So
Yeah.
now if I rotate it full 180 degree, will it look like this?
Yeah.
What do you
So
think?
you're like rotating it at different angles.
Correct. Whether it is 90 degree, 180 degree, you decide. So that it should look exactly like original shape. Okay?
Yeah.
Exactly like that. So they are telling you to complete the diagram. Like, how should you complete the diagram? Okay. So that it will have order 4. Order 4 means what? Like this rectangle example which I have given, I have rotated once 180 degree. I have rotated once. Correct? I have rotated it once. When I rotate it again, it will again come back to the original position, no? Correct?
Yes.
A, B, C and D. So how many times have I rotated the original triangle?
So you have to rotate it 4 times.
No, this original rectangle, sorry. My original rectangle.
Okay.
I rotated it once 180 degree like this, so it is looking like this. Now again I rotate, so it is again looking like 180. Correct? So I have rotated twice now. I have rotated twice. Can I say that?
Yeah.
First A was here after one rotation. Now A is back to the original. Okay. So you say of order 2 in my example of rectangle. Is that correct? Because I have rotated twice. No?
Yeah.
Now think of a fan like this. This is a fan and these are the blades of the fan. Okay. So this blade of the fan, you call it number 1. This blade you call it number 2, and so on and so forth. You get the point what we are trying to do.
Yeah.
So now the thing is like, how many degrees should you rotate so that after rotation it should look exactly like this way, you know? How many degrees should you rotate, whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise, that doesn't matter. That it should look exactly like this way.
When you say 90 degrees.
Exactly. So after you rotate that, this number should become what? The number 1. In place of number 1, can you write number 4? Clockwise. If you are doing clockwise, this will become number 4. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Do you agree? Right?
Yeah.
So like that, total how many times can I rotate so that after everything you do, the number 1 comes back here. Total how many times can you rotate?
You can rotate it like 4 times.
Good. So that is why you will say that the order is 4. You see? You want symmetry of order 4. Is that right?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Should I go to another question?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can just look at the last digit. So 8 times 2 is 16. So it would be 6.
Good. Next. Are you sure x is 80? How? I want to know the reason why, you know.
Because the line, the extended line, it seems like it's 180.
Correct. Which means you have to know this inside angle, no?
Yeah.
To know this inside angle, what should I do?
Like, it's isosceles. So,
No, it's not isosceles. How do you know?
oh yeah. Sorry, it's not isosceles.
Yeah.
So can you just do 180 minus?
Hmm. minus
60.
hmm,
60 plus 14.
of course, so that I can find out this R angle, right? R thing.
Yeah.
How do I get that? What is that angle? I mean,
80.
this number.
Yeah.
If this number is 80, what is x?
Um, 180 minus 80.
Exactly. So x has to be.
100.
That's right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Simple, right?
Yep.
A travel company is taking. How should we go about this?
So it says travel company is taking some passengers on a trip. They can use coaches or minibuses. Each coach can carry 53 passengers.
Hmm.
Each minibus can carry 12 passengers. The
Hmm.
passengers going on the trip would exactly fill 3 coaches. So if the company uses only minibuses, how many will they need? So because it says like 3 coaches, and
Yeah.
each coach can carry 53, so you can just do 53 times 3,
Yeah.
159.
Good.
Each minibus can carry 12 passengers.
So you'll have to divide what? Will you multiply, divide? What will you do?
I was thinking if you do 159 divided by 12.
Exactly. This is how what you do. You know.
But like,
Yeah. Tell me.
I was thinking, how will I do this? Um, like, so how did you simplify?
I just divided 159 by 12 in my head. You can do it by using the proper steps. You know, like
Yeah, the bus stop. Yeah.
yeah. So do that. No. See what are you getting.
Yeah, I got 13.25.
Exactly. Which means I need 13 minibuses and a fraction of a bus more, right?
Yeah.
But in real life, there is no fraction of a bus, correct? So
Yeah.
in total, how many buses do we need? No,
Oh wait,
then we can't fill all the passengers if you take only 13 minibuses. Okay,
you have to.
you have to take total how many buses? Total 14 buses here.
14.
Okay. Right?
But I don't get how you got 14.
Because this is the actual number that we are getting. If it was possible to have 0.25 of a minibus, suppose it was possible, then we would have taken that much of a bus. We would not take the entire bus. It is like, imagine you can cut the bus, it is possible to cut the parts into 4 equal parts. Just for imagination, okay? There's a huge bus and you're cutting it into 4 equal parts now, like this. So suppose it was possible to take only this much of the bus, then all the passengers would have seated, right, in exactly that part of the bus. Okay, remember this is the 14th bus. We have already considered the 13 buses and now this is the 14th bus, correct?
Yeah.
So what will happen is, in the 14th bus, only 1/4 of the bus will be filled. Only 0.25 fraction of the bus will be filled. The remaining bus would be empty. Do you agree?
Yeah.
The green part is empty, the red part is full. So I have to take the 14 bus with me, no? Will I have to take?
Yeah.
Okay. So the answer is 14 buses. Do you agree? Yeah?
But like, I got how you use the bus like into 4 parts, like the quota.
So there are 13 buses, normal buses, like which are there in the real world. 13 have to be taken, right?
Yeah.
The number is saying that 1/4 of the bus is also required after 13. On top of 13, 1/4 of the bus is required. Is it? 1/4 of the bus is required.
Yeah.
But I cannot only take 1/4 of the bus. I have to take the full bus, which is the bus number 14. You call it that. This is your bus number 14. I have to take the entire bus along with me, no, for seating of the passengers, to carry the passengers. Do you think?
Yeah.
In other words, 12 into 13 is how much? 156. 156 people are going to sit in 13 buses. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And the remaining, how many people are there? The remaining after 156 sit. These people are sitting in the bus. Is it?
So 3 are remaining, right?
3 remaining. So they can sit anywhere in the bus number 14 wherever they want. They can sit here, they can sit here, anywhere they want. Do you agree?
Yeah.
The entire bus, they have the option. Go sit anywhere. So total how many bus do you need? Total buses. How many do you need? Total buses. How many do you need? 14, no.
14.
13 buses can seat only this much people, no?
Yep.
The remaining 3 people, how will they come in the trip? How will they come? They can't come walking. What will you hire now for the 3 people? Which vehicle do you hire for the remaining 3 people? Tell me. Which vehicle to hire? You have to hire a bus only. You can't hire a coach.
Minibus.
So this is
Minibus.
so this is one more minibus, no? So total how many minibus are there? Total. How many minibus are there?
So then, 14.
What? Total 14 minibus are there. Is that right?
14. Yeah.
If you want to see the explanation, this is how the explanation looks. See. Do you see 13.25?
Yeah.
So you divide 159 by 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Any doubts in this question?
No.
No doubts. You can do number 7 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? This is a pictogram. What's a pictogram?
Pictogram is just like using like
Some shape or some
shape.
diagram to represent numbers.
Yeah.
So here how do you represent geography? 5 pieces of homework.
So
Geography.
you do one. So you do one.
You'll do? You'll
So
do?
4 and then a quarter. So like one piece.
That is your answer?
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. So you just count like how many works. Multiply. So
So yeah, you have to count, no?
you have to count the pieces of homework.
Hmm.
Then
One circle
multiply
has how many pieces of homework?
4.
How many circles do you see
On which one?
in the diagram? How many circles do you see? Okay. How many circles do you see? On the question paper.
For maths, English, or geography.
Total, like, see, they don't care about the subject, they care about the time spent on the homework. Whether it is whatever the subject is, you want the total time on the subject, no?
Yeah. So, actually, let me calculate. So, for maths, we have 24.
All right.
Then
1 2 3 4 5 5 4s are
English.
20. Why is it 24? Can you explain for maths? Why is it 24? 24 pieces of homework
Oh,
you are saying.
24. Yeah.
How did you count 24? I can see 5 circles.
Yeah, what I did was because each of them has 4, right?
Yeah.
So I just did like 4 times, like 4
After 16 directly 24, not 20. It's like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
Oh, sorry. It's not 20.
20. For English,
14.
good. For geography, this is your data. Geography,
5.
good. The total
Okay,
is,
you add those. 39.
and
Then
39 I have to multiply.
multiply with 30.
Okay. I'll tell you why I'm doing 0.5. Fine, I'll tell you.
Okay. So can you tell me the reason?
Because 30 minutes is half an hour.
Yes.
So this is 19.5 hours, no total. So this number 19.5 hours, how do you write it in hours and minutes? How do you write it? How do you write it in hours and minutes?
So you can say 1 hour.
No, 19.5 hours we are talking about, right? If it is 19.5 hours, that is definitely 19 hours. And how many minutes?
19 hours and 5 minutes.
19 hours and
5.
0.5 hours. See, 0.5 means 0.5. It is 19
Oh yeah,
plus
sorry.
0.5.
0.5.
So how many minutes? And 0.5 hours. 0.5 is half.
19.
So the 0.5 part, it is half an hour, no? Half an hour means how many
Yeah.
minutes? If you tell somebody you're half an hour late, how many minutes are you late?
30.
30. You write your answer. That's it. Don't think about anything else.
Good.
Don't think much. Just think logically in the daily life. What happens when you are half an hour late? Right?
Yeah.
Luke buys 4 apples, 5 bananas. Hmm.
So each apple. So you can do 35 times 4.
Directly 35 pence. You want to?
0 point. So you have to convert. Yeah. So 1 pound equals 100. So 35p is 0.35. So you do 4 times 0.35 plus
Hmm.
3.7.
That is true. So what is x equal to?
4.6.
X is 4.6 pounds. Isn't it a little costly? Think in terms of real life. This is pound
Oh wait,
sterling.
sorry. So it's in pence. Yeah. So
0.4 and
0.46.
good. It's in pounds. If you want to write it in pence, you write it in pence. No problem. Fine.
Yeah.
Next question is just so easy. Come on. You can do it in 2 minutes.
Minus 40.
Okay, next.
Rhombus.
All different. That cannot be a
Wait,
rhombus.
sorry.
Hmm.
A rhombus is a quadrilateral.
Where all the sides are equal
Yeah.
and the angles at the vertex, they are not equal. All of them are not equal. They
Parallelogram is equal. Rhombus is equal. Kite is equal.
what is equal in kite? What is equal?
The lines, right?
In kite, like there are 4 lines, right? In a kite. Shall draw a rough diagram. So when you say the lines, what lines are you talking about here? What lines?
So like from D to A and then A to B.
Yeah, these two are
Then-
equal.
Yeah.
Then
And then the line D to C and then B to C.
so obviously this is not the answer, kite.
So trapezium.
So the only answer is trapezium. Which question you want to do here first? All one more question. It should finish in 1 minute.
Is it fine if I do the first question?
Yes.
Okay. So 0.02 times 100 is 2.
Hmm.
And then circle the expression. So 3x minus 2x.
Why is it minus 2x? Why is it minus 2x?
X.
It is 3x and then minus x plus x, no? So x and x cancels.
So 3x.
Okay,
Yeah.
that should be the answer. And finally, the last one.
Which is 26.
Centimeters.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That is the end of the paper. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do one more paper 3? Should we?
Actually, so how did I do in this one?
Good. I think you scored more than 90-95% approximately. At least I'm sure you scored 90% of the marks. Okay, don't worry. Just focus on one question at a time.
Yeah.
Should we do another paper 3?
Yeah.
This is the year 2020. Fine. We'll go at the bottom.
Yes. I
2020.
don't think we have done this before.
2020. Not done. Let's start, no? Let's start.
Okay, let's start. Work out 4c plus 3d. Like you just have to multiply
4 with? Multiply 4 with?
c
What do you get?
4c
Yeah, tell me what is it? OC?
16 with 36.
Good. 3D is
6
6
minus 30.
minus
Sorry, 15.
3C, right? 3 5
Yeah,
are
sorry,
15.
it's 15.
Now you're going to add them. How to add
So
them?
then 16 plus
16
6,
plus
6, 22, and then 36 plus minus 15, which is 21.
fine.
Yeah. Okay.
How do we do this?
We'll just like expand the brackets first.
Let's do that.
Let's see plus 12
Minus
5c
after that
minus 1.
-1. Sure. +1, no?
Plus 1, sorry, plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3c
Plus.
plus 13.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. Of course. We have the calculator with you, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can easily get the new length and the new width.
So it says the length decreases by 15%.
15%.
Width decreases by 10%.
Hmm.
I was thinking of using the percentage decrease formula.
Okay. Tell me what it is. What is it?
So is this correct if I do 40 minus
40 minus what? 0.15 only. That's it. Yeah, don't you have to multiply with this something?
times
15% of what? 0.15 means you're calculating 15% of something. What is that something? Think. 15% of 15% of 40. What else?
40.
Is that the length? Is 40 the length?
Yeah.
No. 60 is the length.
No,
40 is the width. 60 is the length. Do you see? They have written on top very clearly.
oh yeah. Sorry, my error.
Now I can easily calculate this.
Well, that's 51.
Good. This is the new length. We will write 51 centimeters. ठीक है?
Then you do the same thing. Wait, sir, you written kilometers.
Oh, that is actually C, and I have written 1 here. The 1 got stuck to the C, so it looked like a K. The 1 got stuck to a C there. See, it can be difficult to read sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is the new width? How to find out?
You can do the same thing.
So, what will you do? Tell me.
40 minus 0.1. Yeah, 0.1 times 40. So 36.
So, this is the new width.
And then 2 says the parameter decreases by 25 because 15% plus 10% is 25.
So, can you find out the old perimeter and the new perimeter?
So just add everything.
Yeah, there's a general formula for perimeter which goes like that: 2 times the length plus the breadth. 2 times the length plus the breadth. Sorry.
It's 200.
Good, that is the old perimeter. Now I want the new. 2 times
2 times 51 plus 36.
hmm,
174.
so you can clearly see that the change from the old to the new is not a decrease of 25%. Can we clearly say that?
Yeah.
It is definitely some other percentage. So do you want to calculate how much is the decrease in the perimeter?
I just did 200 minus 174. 26.
26 divided by what?
2.
Divided by the old perimeter. Okay.
Oh, 2.
Whenever you are calculating the percentage of anything, the percentage change in perimeter, area, weight, height, whatever it is, it's always like that only. Upon old, the change upon the old value or the original value, you call it the original. Is this the original?
Yeah.
So you always do it like this and multiply by 100. That's it.
13.
Cancel. So that's why he is wrong. He, she, whoever. No?
Yeah.
I would like to do a simple question for now. 27. So we skipped one question. Okay, I'll come back to the question. I'll remember. Don't worry. Can you tell me the answer to this question? square.
plus 1.
That's it. There's a formula you have to remember here. Okay, what is that formula?
A minus b squared.
Which is, okay, this is the formula I have to apply. What should I do?
Wait, so for what term?
What happened?
Like, where do you use this formula?
This is the standard indices. Have you done indices chapter?
I never learned that.
There's all these formulas that you'll come across, you know. Okay, let's say you have not learned this formula. Forget about the formulas. You know how to multiply two brackets.
Yeah.
So let's do that, no? How to do it?
It's x squared.
We do step by step.
Uh,
This is the way to do it? Or do you have another way?
I just multiply, like,
Tell me the
do
answer.
both of them.
Yeah, tell me the answer.
So x squared minus x
Hmm.
minus x plus 1.
So what's the final answer?
So x squared
Are there like terms?
minus 2x plus 1.
Hmm. Simple.
So it's the last option.
Of course, that is the answer. Okay. I would like to stop for now. Fine. There's so many questions in this. This is June 2020. So we'll remember that we are doing June 2020 paper 3. Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. Again, very well. You have not made a single mistake so far today.
Okay.
Except for this angle thing, the small mistake that you told me. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was the only mistake you made. Everything else, I don't remember you have made a single mistake. Okay. Good.
Okay, so yeah.
Don't worry about making mistakes. Before going to the exams, you can make as many mistakes as you can so that you can improve them and you'll never repeat them.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, I'll continue next week then.
Okay, so yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye.